Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie
with AshHoles.
I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
Hey, how you doing? Today I'd just like to give a quick review on the new Tabernacle 142. Love Tabernacle, love Foundation cigars, love the original blend, absolutely. So I'm really excited to give this one a go. So, thing is that if I squint really hard, I can't really tell the difference between this one and the original. The only real thing that can point towards that is this nice purple band. Other than that, it's almost the exact same shade. So if we actually compare the two cigars side by side, yeah, you can actually tell the difference. The original, well, it's very light, slight difference, but the original is more darker, and the new 142 is actually a little bit more like light brown. It's nice, but yeah, definitely a little. So as far as smells go, oh, very sweet wrapper. Yeah, nice like honey. Oh, and the filler is definitely very nice and leathery, with a little bit of plummy undernotes. Yeah. So I lit this bad boy up right away. Very nutty. A little bit of sweetness, but I think that's gonna go away, and definitely very leathery, indicative of like Nicaraguan tobacco. Freaking amazing, actually. So the one thing that I do want to say is definitely full body, and the pepper starts off right away. As soon as you light it up, the pepper's there, and that's not bad. It's not overwhelming or anything. So I'm about a third of the way through. As predicted, the sweetness is almost completely gone. Honestly, it's got that, like I said, leatheriness from the Nicaraguan tobacco. Great burn, very even, and I love that. That's one of the main things I love about the Tabernacle. All right, approaching the band, as you can see, about the last 2/3. Now, what I gotta say is, I can't really tell the difference much between this one and the original. That's one big problem. I must have said that a couple of times, but it's really one kind of a small thing. It's not completely the same, but it does have very similar notes. The only thing I'll say is this one has a bit less pepper than the original. As the lower goes, usually the darker one has more pepper, but this one is pretty smooth for what it is. Definitely very leathery. On the retro inhale, actually a bit citrusy as well, which is really nice. Don't really get much citrus off the original. Definitely not any lighter. It's definitely a full cigar, that's for sure. Pretty much done with this thing. Got a lot of good things to say. Honestly, it tastes similar to the original Tabernacle. Must have said that like 12 times already. Sorry for repeating myself, but it definitely has its own flavor. Think of it as a smoother alternative to the original, but still a pretty full cigar, really full flavor, leathery, peppery, just like the original, a little charcoaly at the end, but it's actually very enjoyable. Would definitely suggest. So to end this up, what I will say is definitely worth picking up, and I can't wait until I can see these in many more stores, because they're a bit difficult to find right now, but they just came out. Give it a go. I mean, everything Foundation makes is fucking amazing, right?
I love cigars. Blah, blah, blah.